pleasure of speaking with Nick Korbaczewski. He is the CRO at Tough Mudder. Thank you for your time today, Nick.
Absolutely.
Okay, what is Tough Mudder? Tell us all about it as if we've never heard of this before.
Sure. Tough Mudder is a 10 to 12 mile obstacle mud run. We put on over 60 events worldwide, and about 15,000 people show up to our normal event and spend a day running through the mud, going over obstacles. It's not a race, it's a challenge, so it's not timed. And the idea is you do it as a team, you complete it as a team, you have a really good time with your friends or coworkers, bond, learn a little about yourself, have a great adventure, and then end the day with a beer and a high five.
Who does this? Like, tell me about Fat Guys Make Bad Ninjas.
Sure. Lots of people do Tough Mudders, a whole range. People of all kinds of different fitness levels, men, women, all ages. It's an event that appeals to everybody, and part of that is because it is a challenge. It's not a race. The idea is to complete it, and if you're working with a team, you can pretty much get through anything. So Fat Guys Make Bad Ninjas, they're a team that formed, it's a group of guys that got together and started running events. They were self-declared fat guys who would make bad ninjas, and other people started joining their team they didn't even know, and it formed this great sort of little social movement within Tough Mudder of people that want to come out and meet new people and have a great time and recognize you don't need to be a superstar athlete to complete a Tough Mudder, but you got to be willing to do it and work with the team and help each other.
Well, I'm sure that so many people had the same thought process I did. Tough Mudder, oh, that's not for me. I can only run a 5K. But that makes it a lot more appealing and a lot more attractive. It's collaborative. It's fun. It's, the bar is not too high.
Absolutely. That's it exactly. And, I think people of all different fitness levels complete a Tough Mudder if you're willing to go out. And, the truth is you can, with a little bit of training, get yourself ready and go out there. And, we talk about creating sort of unconventional, life-changing experiences for Tough Mudder. And I'm consistently surprised people stop me on the street when they learn I work at Tough Mudder and say, Tough Mudder improved my life in this really dramatic way. It made me closer with my friends, or it was an inspiration to get fit, or I wasn't that fit and I went out and did it and inspired me that if I could do that, I could do anything. And now I'm training for a triathlon or a marathon or whatever it is.
So that leads us into question number 2. You guys are creating this really authentic experience for people to participate in. Now, I happen to be a believer that now we're going to talk to the marketing side of the world, that marketing can also be an extension of an authentic experience. It doesn't always have to be like, oh, marketing. It can be something that's really valuable to the consumer side. So talk with me about that. Certainly you've got brands that are aligning with you and you've got lessons that they can learn from you. What do marketers need to know about this authentic experience and or how to partner with you?
We talk about this a lot at Tough Mudder, obviously, and I think one of you've hit the nail on the head. Part of it is a really authentic experience. It's not a simulation. It's not on TV. It is something you're experiencing in real time with your friends, and I think that's really important. And I think that marketing can help enhance that experience. You can help build the anticipation as people approach the event. You can talk to them afterwards to help them relive the memories and focus on the values they got out of it, and inspire them to go out and either do another Tough Mudder or go on and do something else and continue to improve their lives in some way. And marketing's all part of that conversation. When I think about marketing, the part of marketing that really touches our customers, I think of it as a dialogue about their experience and a way to enhance it. It's got to be an add-on. It can't be, trying to sell or trying to push them in other ways. And I think that's one of the reasons our partners like working with us so much, is because we're so authentic and we're having a real conversation around something people are passionate about. And once you're there, you can really influence people's thinking in a positive way.
What comes next for you guys?
We are constantly improving our events. We're constantly making it better. We're expanding all over the world. We went into New Zealand, Germany, Ireland. We keep bringing the Tough Mudder experience to other people. We've launched a second brand, which is called Mudderella. So that's a slightly shorter event. It's mainly focuses on women, and we had a few of those events last year. We're going to have even more next year. We're sort of rolling that out across the country. Offers a great experience, very similar to Tough Mudder experience, and in different geographies than we're in before. So, there's lots of ways. We've gotten to some core values that really matter to people, and there's lots of ways we can bring that out to the public. And Tough Mudder and Mudderella are just the beginning for us.
I'm sold. If any of my friends are watching this, you might be getting an invite from me pretty soon to come join a team. Very last, this is very socially shareable. Like, who's not going to post a picture of themselves all over all of their networks?
Of course.
And so, again, speaking to those marketers one more time, what's the top lesson that they can learn about socially shareable moments?
I think that you have to create an authentic experience that people want to share. I think there's great efforts made these days by people who say, oh, there's this thing, we want people to share it, and they don't really think, is this something people actually want to share? So, first, go to your customers, talk about what they want to share. The other thing is you can help people share. I think facilitation of sharing, reminding people to share, helping them put hashtags on it so that they can be part of a conversation, not just sharing it with their friends, rewarding them for sharing. All of those things are important. Word of mouth mouth is a really important channel for us. And we think of word of mouth, it happens naturally, but it's also something you can help amplify, you can help enhance, you can sort of signal to people about ways they can share the experience with their friend that isn't just posting a picture of them on Instagram. There's ways you can talk about it, the groups you can be part of that want to talk about it even more. So we think about all those things. And I think being good at word of mouth is not an accident. It's something that every company who's good at it has to work really hard and think about it every day.
The name of this panel was The Allure of Dirt, which is a little cooler than the allure of socially shareable moments. But if this is something that your brand connects with in any way, be looking at this movement of people wanting to participate collaboratively in things that are outside of the norm. This is not sitting at your desk. This is cool. So, and any questions, reach out to Nick. Thanks so much.
Thank you. This is great.